Today's April Fool's Day. Of course, I wasn't going to make a video about Mater's Tall Tales. Okay, we're gonna choose something to make a video off of now. Okay, out of this wide selection, which one should I pick? Oh my god! During the pre-production of the Mater's Tall Tales ranking, I started getting bored of the process of it, even if I was, 4 shorts into the ranking? And because of that, I decided to watch a TV show. Which one did I watch?
He's orange, he has a lot of friends, they live together on a fruit stand.
Oh yes, The High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange. Released in 2012, The High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange was based off this webtoon series that you might know called Annoying Orange, created by Danebo back in 2009. The series followed the titular Annoying Orange annoying a ton of food until they are brutally killed on screen.
Do not eat the free pistachio ice cream.
And because of its popularity in the early 2010s, it ended up getting a TV show on Cartoon Network that lasted 2 seasons. Somehow. Now, this show, on the other hand, was about the Fruits and Toby Turner getting into some wacky shenanigans. No wonder the show only lasted 2 years. Because of the fact that no one talks about the show anymore, I decided I wanted to look back on it. So today, I'm going to be reviewing one of the episodes from The High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange to see if it still holds up. Will it be good, or will it be bad? Well, it has Malacorn in it, so it's obviously going to be good. Let's find out. So after the usual theme song, we get the opening, oh my god! If I had a nickel for every time Conrad Vernon produced a project about talking food that talked to humans, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's really funny that it happened twice.
What did he do to you? You don't wanna know.
So the episode starts off with Orange executing Apple with his funny bunny Wuddy Cuddies. And when Apple almost dies, he accidentally ends up going on some rich folks' ship.
Where am I? Is this heaven? It must be. I don't hear Orange.
Hey you, weird squishy apple, you're interfering with maritime law.
No, there he is. Not heaven.
I like how being around Orange is the equivalent of going to hell. And because of their criminal offense, the rich people state that they need to leave, mainly so they can have their isle become their new sailing regatta. As you should expect, they refuse, as tons of others start to arrive. Wait a second, is that Copper Lincoln? And because of the fact that the plot needs to happen, Orange refuses.
Down the hatches, all hands on my poop deck.
You have to phrase it like that?
They then load the cannons and then they shoot them. You know, even if this show came out 14 years ago, the animation is still kind of crap. But since we're talking about Annoying Orange, it could either be a good thing or a bad thing. But what they didn't know is that the rich people had a cannon, oh no! And as they scream in horror without actually moving their lips, they end up crashing in corncob territory.
Women and oranges first.
Hey! The captain's supposed to go down with the ship! Hello?
Oh yeah. Nah, I'm too good for this shit.
They all get off the ship and they've come face to face with a
Nah, I like them, mostly because they're not apples.
Is no one going to be talking about the fact that Orange is a literal racist?
Malacorn will want to see the newcomers.
Yes, we must take them to Malacorn.
Who's Malacorn? Who's Malacorn? Who's Malacorn? Who's Malacorn?
I'm trying to...
Corn.
I'm trying...
Corn.
I'm trying...
Corn.
I'm trying to tell you!
Corn.
The funny corn people explain how Malacorn is their great leader and how newcomers need to see him right away. And then we get...
Cornelius, who are these outsiders?
You know, we're stopping the review for a moment. We gotta talk about Malacorn. So, what do I think about Malacorn? Bro, Malacorn's design is so epic. Like, I like how clever his hair is with, like, the cob and, like, his tiny little freaking glasses. And you wanna know the cherry on top? He's played by Tom Kenny. Yeah, the same guy that played SpongeBob, the Mayor, Dr. Rockwell, Alberto. Who else did he play? Okay, so he played Wheelie.
Say my name.
And the mayor from Hell of a Boss.
What, you get a squatch? Oh, about Sasquatch?
Point is, Malacorn is the best character in cinematic history. And after Malacorn examines our beautiful fellows, he says that they are the perfect offering for...
He who comes during night shift.
Who is he?
Quiet, Red One. We are storytelling
I
now.
don't know if I'm the only one seeing the vision, but like, this is probably the funniest line in the whole freaking episode. And then we go to a flashback of Matt Pat telling everybody about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
He who comes during night shift comes during night shift.
Genius! Explains how he who comes during night shift takes random fruits away as an offering to not hurt them. Now, normally when I'm reviewing something, I just go, oh my god, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. But since we're talking about Annoying Orange, I might as well put on my top tier detective skills. Now, from what I've gathered, they only give away other food because they don't want to be taken away themselves. Have you, the average viewer, ever speculated on why this is the case? Well, as this show takes place in a supermarket, it's safe to assume that they had to sit there and watch their own brethren go to die. So the corn is doing this to honor the ones that went to the Great B. Passion fruit then asks the corn if they are even aware about what happens to the food once taken away. But to them, it doesn't matter. As long as he's happy, he leaves them corn alone. And Orange, being the total racist he is, tries to give away apples. It doesn't work, however, because all of them need to participate in the offering.
Man, you guys are creepy and greedy. You should get into politics.
How did he tell the future on this one? Orange orders everyone to run, which makes them skedaddle all across the room. I don't really know what's the thought process there, considering how y'all are really bright, colorful fruits, but who am I to judge? Eventually, they all get captured and tied up. And because of the fact Grapefruit is built like Earl, all of them confess their sins.
I also have a confession.
Sometimes the darkness washes over me, and all I can see when I close my eyes is blood, death, and destruction, like an endless abyss staring into my soul.
And also, I love you guys. You're my best friends. Yay!
Wow.
And in that moment, he who comes during night shift arrives. But much like Evelyn Dever in The Incredibles 2, the twist isn't surprising in the slightest.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
As it turns out, Toby Turner is he who comes during night shift. I don't know who else they thought it was going to be, considering how he's in the store every single day. But whatever. Abruptly, Toby Tono is hungry, so...
Great idea, Orange. These corn chunks really hit the spot.
Am I the only one that thinks this is disturbing? They literally kill a corn cob off screen to satisfy Toby Turner's hunger. Like, isn't that remotely dark to y'all? Anyways, Orange explains why they were there in the first place, and Marshmallow is taking all the others hostage.
Yay!
Good heavens! Even we wouldn't have done that to you.
It's fun to be dark sometimes!
And because Pear doesn't want any innocent fruits to be sacrificed, Orange gets an idea on how to punish the corn, in which they use the corns as cannonballs towards the rich folk at the beginning.
This is unfounded. We serve he who comes during night shift, not you.
I want you to do what Orange says.
My faith has betrayed me.
And because of the fact that the animators use the same corn PNG, the impact causes both of the ships to calm down.
Venom on. You know there's no water down here, right? You'll be fine.
Don't ruin the moment.
Fair enough.
As everybody on those ships die a slow, painful death, Orange says one final joke.
Poop deck.
And the episode ends. And yeah, that's my look back on Captain Blood Orange, which I just realized that is named after a movie about some swashbuckler going to Jamaica for slavery. Yup. Overall, it's a pretty epic episode about Malacorn, who tragically doesn't appear for the rest of the show. Rest in peace, King. If I had to rate this episode out of 10, it would probably be, what, 8? Main takeaway, Orange is a racist. And also, if you're wondering when the Major Tall Tales ranking is coming out, I hopefully May, I guess. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. Cars 2 for life.